Hey, you guys. Life Coach Bridget here to share some Me 3 love with you because that's what I do. Look, the other day I did a video called Black Mental Health Matters. And although I think about this all the time, since doing that video, I've been thinking even more so, okay, about Black mental health and how it's now being acknowledged, it's now being recognized, okay? And I wanted to speak a little more on that. Here's the thing. I was asked how come Black people do not seek out coaching, counseling, or therapy. And one of the reasons why we don't is because we don't speak the same language as those we are giving or pouring ourselves out to. What do you mean? Well, most of your coaches, counselors, and therapists are white people, okay? Most of them are, all right? And when we as Black people, well, for some Black people, not all, okay? I will generalize, I won't classify, okay? I won't classify in this from this perspective. When most Black people go in front of someone who does not look like them, okay, who does not look like us, we're very skeptical on the words that we spew. Okay, we're very careful on the words that we put out there. And the reason for that is because language amongst the Black community is totally different from those of the white community. All right. And so with that being said, white people tend to do research, a lot of research on Black people to get an understanding of us, okay? They even go out and do surveys, if you will, okay, to see, our thought process and how do we feel about certain things, how do we act and things like that. But the one thing they cannot grasp is our dialogue, okay? And so usually it's misconstrued. Now, what happens when you go before the counselor or the therapist, if you say something that they don't quite understand, then they will say to you, okay, so what does that mean to you? What does that look like to you? Okay. So, and then when you explain it, okay, because they have this one size fits all mentality, they tend to think that all the research they've done, this is how you rectify this situation. And that's not always the case. Okay. It's just not. It's not a one size fits all, because what may work for Susie may not work for Shanice. Okay. What may work for Timmy may not work for Darnell. All right. What may work for this group of people may not work for that group of people. So it's not a one size fits all at all. And oftentimes we go about trying to find someone who looks like us, someone who understands us, someone where if I say something, I just felt like killing this person, or I'm going to kill that motherfucker the next time this happens or whatever, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to kill that person. All right. It's just an emotion that they're using to express themselves. Okay. That's it. All right. And I'm not saying that's for all people. I'm saying that's for some people. Okay. I generalize. I don't classify. Now, I'm classifying why many Black people will not seek out coaching, counseling, therapy, okay? Because there's a fear oftentimes of, if I say something or if I tell them this, then there's a chance that CPS might be at my door when I get back home. For those of you who don't know what CPS is, Child Protective Services. If I say that, then maybe when I go home, the police might come over, or maybe they're going to give this information to my job. And yes, there is a level of confidentiality there. However, most therapists and counselors are mandated reporters. So they will go about and oftentimes they put in their report what it is you've said. Okay. And this is not to discourage you, any of you, from seeking coaching or counseling or therapy. It's not, okay? As I said in my previous video, all right, the coaching, counseling, therapy, that's the new sexy. All right, you can dress it up as much as you want to. You can be the finest of the finest on the outside. Okay, you can drive the best of the best cars. You can eat at the finest restaurants. But if your mentality is not right, all of that is for no. It's for nothing. Okay, get your mind right by whatever means necessary. All right, seriously, talk it out. Your self-care moments, that matters. All right, that gives you a chance to regroup. It gives you a chance to get things together, get your mind back right and find you someone that you're most comfortable disclosing information to, somebody that you're comfortable talking to, not someone who's your friend 1 minute and then the next minute they're going out telling your business. Okay, not that type of person, but someone that you can rightfully and truthfully just trust wholeheartedly. Okay, no matter how much we get into it or if we can have the worst falling out, the one thing I can trust is that they're loyal. They're not going to disclose some information about me that I gave to them in confidentiality. Okay, they're just not going to do it. So do not deprive yourself of moving from mental illness to mental wellness. Okay, don't do that. All right, that's not good. All right, but also understand that when you're looking for a life coach, therapist, or counselor, first of all, to my non-Black coaches, counselors, therapists, this is the reason why many who look like me, many of us from the Black community, will not seek out your assistance, your support, because there is a fear that the language is going to be misunderstood. There's a fear that you're going to put us in this one-size-fits-all category, and it's not going to fit me or us. Okay, so for those of you who seek out our professions, I want you to really seek us. Okay, look for coaches, counselors, therapists. If you're not comfortable with talking to someone who doesn't look like you, then go online and look for those of us who do look like you. All right, so there you have it. My name is Life Transformation Coach Bridget. I specialize in relationships, parenting, self-care, trauma care, and business coaching. Okay, virtual appointments are always welcome with me, highly encouraged. Okay, and if you're in the Nevada area or if you're anywhere in the Pacific Northwest, we can schedule to meet in person or online. Either way, check me out for yourself. Again, Life Transformation Coach Bridget. The name of my business is Bridget's Home Away from Home. And it's home. The homes are acronyms. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting my workout in. This is part of my self-care routine. The homes are acronyms. Helping open minds elevate away from hindrances, obstacles, mayhem, and excuses. Okay? My website is www.hafh.life. Again, that's www.hafh.life. All of my contact information is available in the caption. And if you have not done so already, I'd like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share this information with others. Okay, don't keep it to yourself. Share with others. And yeah, let's go from there. All right. So back to my self-care moment. This is how I keep myself stable, if you will. Okay, because every day is a struggle to go from mental illness, which many of us have endured for many years. Some of us have childhood traumas and things of that nature. So every day we're on that path to getting better, from mental illness to mental wellness. That's where we are. All right? Allow me to provide you with the tools required for you to win. All right? You're a winner. Remember that. Me 3. Motivate, encourage, empower, embrace, because that's what I do. I love you guys to life.